is in inflicting pain and humiliation. Power is in tearing human minds to pieces and putting them together again in new shapes of your own choosing. Do you begin to see then what kind of world we are creating? It is the exact opposite of the stupid hedonistic utopias that the old reformers imagined. A world of fear and treachery and torment, a world of trampling and being trampled upon, a world which will grow not less but more merciless as it refines itself. Progress in our world will be progress toward more pain. The old civilizations claimed that they were founded on love and justice. Ours is founded upon hatred. In our world there will be no emotions except fear, rage, triumph, and self-abasement. Everything else we shall destroy. Everything. Already we are breaking down the habits of thought which have survived from before the revolution. We have cut the links between child and parent, and between man, and between man and woman. No one dares trust a wife or a child or a friend any longer. But in the future there will be no wives and no friends. Children will be taken from their mothers at birth, as one takes eggs from a hen. The sex instinct will be eradicated. Procreation will be an annual formality, like the renewal of a ration card. We shall abolish the orgasm. Our neurologists are at work upon it now. There will be no loyalty except loyalty toward the boy. There will be no love except the love of big love. There will be no laughter except a laugh of triumph over a defeated enemy. There will be no art, no literature, no science. When we are omnipotent, we shall have no more need of science. There will be no distinction between beauty and ugliness. There will be no curiosity, no employment of the process of life. All competing pleasures will be destroyed. But always, do not forget this, Winston, always there will be the intoxication of power, constantly increasing and constantly growing subtler. Always, at every moment, there will be the thrill of victory, the sensation of trampling on an enemy who is helpless. If you want a picture of the future, imagine a boot stamping on a human face forever.
Good evening. Good evening everyone, so that's on the race of flag to flag, and as you may see we're on the Interlagos, so Brazilian GP in front of us, and actually Dragon Red making his laps now, and so we're already on the quali, so waiting for drivers to make their best laps. Already Stormcloud on position number 1, Monolith on position number 2, and that's a quite small difference between them, and same small difference between Monolith and the Coast. So this guy definitely gonna fight. But let's just make it a bit short, and let's talk about the track itself. So those of you who actually watched the F1 previously, they know what they may expect. So first of all, anti-clockwise, so that's the first thing that you're gonna notice with this track. The other thing is that the sectors are gonna be way too different from each other. So first of all, we got a first sector that requires drivers, first of all, the first corner of course. So first of all, drivers just to make sure they're gonna pass it through, and this is a long pit drive next to the track going, so that's another thing that drivers need to remember, that the pit gonna cost them some time. And second sector, again we got some straight here and starting corners at the very end of it, and the third sector is pretty much the last straight. As you can see, that's not hard to go through it. We are just having some few corners, but I think the second sector will be this one that will tell us which one of the drivers got much more grip on the slow corners. I'm definitely gonna answer there. So that's the track itself, and let's gonna see what's gonna happen with the drivers on it, especially that I've seen that some drivers were practicing quite a lot on it, and I think that was the passionista that was trying really to grind everything as he can. So of course now we are waiting for drivers just to make the times even better. SoundCloud in the pit. Of course, if you have any questions, feel free to ask them. Coast Church out of the track for some reason. Not sure what happened there. Bob Deacon now on the screen. On position number 5, just really behind him there is El Gurke, and these are tiny small gap between these guys, so definitely Bob Deacon need to work on it and just make sure that everything is fine. Otherwise El Gurke might take his time, but no, Bob jumping to number 4, so yeah, there is a big improvement. Dragon Red now on position number 5, so he was the one that is pushed a bit lower. But of course there's still 2 minutes to the end of the quali, so there's still a lot of time for drivers to make their times even better. Alari, I'm thinking small issues here, can't make a good time. So wondering if he's gonna still do it, and let's see where he is. Definitely one more lap could be done by him. So let's look at the Alari. Alari made a better time, but still it's not enough. Monolith on the screen, and Monolith is on position number 3. Half second behind there is a Bob, so of course he's fighting with Coast. And that's it by Monolith. Dragon Red, position number 5, and Stormcloud. So basically, as we can see, Coast Church is out of the quali now, so that was the last time he was on the track. And what I might tell you guys, I'm using some shader bots that actually got a new tire looking thing. So basically, as the tire would degrade, same the texture of the tire itself. So you may notice that there are some cuts or losing some things on the tires, so like a blank space. As once as the tire actually get used a lot, so that kind of thing also can be noticed with the mod. I might even put that kind of camera, and you can see the tires are looking pretty good. And that's of course the storm cloud. Small improvement, really a tiny improvement. Still works for him, and that's end of the qualification for him. Now is the question what Monolith will represent. And we're gonna see what may happen there. And Monolith no didn't make it, unfortunately, so that's not gonna be a good luck for him. But still on number 3, so he's just behind Stormcloud. So definitely something that we are gonna watch and see what's gonna happen with that. So definitely this race will require a lot of skills from customers. Let's set ourselves on the track and see what will happen on the first corner. Because it may happen a lot actually. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as we can see, there are lights from Mao shows. So let's start the race on Interlagos. 36 laps in front of us, and how it's gonna work for some drivers. So coast stretch are ready. Didn't expect that it may happen. So I think that's our time for just try to have it. Monolith still here. Let's see if I can just use it.
Race admin activated.
Okay guys, let's just drive it as it was promised already a few times. Let me just manage it. So basically what is happening now, I'm just driving a car, as you can see, because I'm at the safety car. So basically the thing is that the collision that happened was a really bad one. And thank you Lazar for follow, welcome. Unfortunately I will just drive a really slow here. And I'll just make sure, I wasn't prepared, I was really thinking that the guys will just make it straight away. So here it's me on the track. Let me maybe just turn on. Okay. Let's just drive. So basically that's the first time I'm actually driving it, and on this track actually on Interlagos, I never had actually a chance before. So we are gonna make a few laps. As you can see, it's really tight at some points on it. and I'm just making sure that I won't affect the drivers behind me. So what they need to do is just make sure the tires are still warm. And they will take one more lap with me after this one. So I'm just trying to make it as fast as it is possible for them. But this crash on this straight, well, definitely it required my attention. And there will be, of course, one more lap done by me. So they still need to wait for it. So it's not that easy. And I made one mistake, that's me. Okay, so basically we know the track made out of the straights pretty much. The problem is with the guys behind me, their tires will get cold at some time, so I just really need to hurry. Hello, Queen. And you can see that some sections pretty much they are not that wide. And behind me there's a storm cloud, and he is just waiting for a good start. And he's just praying that I will just make it as fast as this possible is. Of course, these corners that require a lot of grip, which I don't have on this car, unfortunately. But pretty much that's the first time I'm using the safety car procedure here. Okay, slowly we're going to the end, so I just need to click.
The pace car is pitting now. The pace car is pitting now.
Okay, that's the pit. That's the pit line on the left side.
Go, 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 go!
And there they go. So what I'm gonna do is change it like that. And let's look what's gonna happen there. Storm Cloud was number 1, of course. Bob on the second, El Gurke on the third. I'm gonna just make it safe to the pits. And there's another Monolith and Dragon Red. Dragon Red and Monolith are actually making it anyway. Monolith, that was just a small spin. And here it is. Alari, position number 5 behind Coast. Coast in position number 3. I'll just close all the apps that are not necessary in the meantime. But drivers definitely are making it out of the safety car, so now it's of course the question
Race admin deactivated.
how it's gonna affect their tires. There should be pretty much cold, and yes, there is a safety car procedure that could be turned on, and that was just me. Dragon Red, unfortunately in the pits. I'm not sure if that's the end for him. Pensionisti Alari cutting the track, getting some grass here. Coast position number 4. El Gurke position number 3. Bob still on the second position, then already losing almost 2 seconds to Storm Cloud, so that's a lot. And El Gurke 0.72. Bob, what might happen, but Coast is on position number 3. El Gurke behind him on the straight. And looks like he's gonna keep it. So in front of him now there is a I'm sorry, that's Coast Church and Bob D comes number 2. Dragon Red again on the track, but still losing a lot of time. Monolith on position number 7. And Monolith 3 wide, and there is Pensionisti too far, too wide, and Monolith keeps number 5, Alari the 6th, Pensionisti on the 7th, Alari hitting the wall, Pensionisti overtaking him here, but I'm not sure about Alari if he can make it later on. El Gorke position number 4, still behind Coast is still behind Bob Deacon. Let's just drive a little bit with El Gorke. Definitely fighting with tires here, definitely trying to go as fast as he can. And we can see Coast and Bob. Coast pretty much the same lap as was Bob Deacon, but Coast Church is really close, so maybe he's waiting for a really good time just to attack Bob. But Stormcloud, as we can see, is running away, and Coast Church knows it, so he needs to overtake Bob as fast as it's possible. But Bob Deacon, I don't think it's gonna be that easy, especially on the Interlagos. 0.3, and that's still Coast Church behind Bob Deacon, but we can see the distance between these two guys is really tiny. So one small mistake by Bob might bring Coast Church position number 2. So all he needs to do is just have some consistency, but also Coast with every lap is losing this time to Stormcloud. Stormcloud just is building his position, still on the position number 1 of course, and 4.5 seconds behind there is a Bob. I wonder his face, how look at when he was in the BMW in front of him. Coast Church definitely faster on that lap, but we can see still making some mistakes here and there. Definitely need to work on it and well, make an attack on Bob. Now of course he's behind him. Of course, as you can see and hear, there are old F1 cars, so there is no DRS. There is such a thing like a DRS zone on the track, because there is no use of it in this car. So basically, it's all up to the drivers. Coast Church still there. Bob Deacon, the front to right tire, having some more issues there. As you can see, there was some smoke, so we need to watch out for it. And Church! Too late! Way too late for this braking, so he missed the braking point. But he's still behind Bob, so definitely we will start getting closer once again. I hope that mistake didn't cost him much, because the tires may overheat really fast here. So definitely there is the thing that he needs just to watch out for. And as we could see, there's El Gorka and Monolith close to each other, so these drivers also at some points will give us some show. Monolith still in position number 5. Of course, the first 2 laps were pretty much made by me, so the tempo wasn't that high. But now the drivers can use all that power. Toast is still there, and Monolith, position number 4, still behind El Gorka. El Gorka taking it way too wide. Pray for Cost, exactly. El Gurke half second behind Monolith. And Coast Church now, if he can make it. Once again we're on the straight. Getting closer, trying to find some place. Oh, there was small incident. He hit the Bob. Bob still keeping on the track, but Coast. Oh, that was very dangerous. Way too wide. Monolith, position number 4 now will be position number 3. If he can keep it by Coast. Coast faster on the straight and away, but Monolith got the left side. Now he still is on the left hand side of Coast Church. Very fighting here, and now turn to the right side. Still there, and no, he's giving up, and Coast Church, no, that's a hit here. Coast Monolith. Coast getting back on the track once again, and Liguric number 3 thanks to Monolith, and Coast Monolith number 4, and we can see here Coast Church. So he was fighting with Bob for the position number 2, but a small incident went to the position where he had to fight with Monolith, and another incident put him on the position number 5. So there's a lot of mess on his position there. Definitely need to watch out for the next ones. So we can see the time gaps are actually above 1 second. So let's just see what will happen during the whole race. Definitely noticed that the Coast Church got a really good tempo, and I think this setup is really set up for getting the speeds and the VMAX here. So definitely something that we need to watch for and see what will occur later on. 10 laps behind us, 26 still to go. Tom Cloud, of course, still number 1. Bob Deacon 12 seconds already to him, but that's also thanks to the small incidents that there were on the track. Now Monolith getting closer to El Gurke, so that'll be another fight. What kind of league is it? It's a flag to flag, so I would say it's quite an international one. Now is the season of the old F1s, so you can hear it actually. And that's the website of this league, so if you want to sign up, of course feel free to do so. Definitely you're gonna get some stuff here, and there is, as it happened today, there is a safety car procedure that was used today. First time as I'm streaming I used the safety car thing, so it happened, finally happened. I was always saying that well, I hope I'm not gonna use the safety car, but still there was part of me saying that Monolith is taking position number 3. El Gurke once again took the wide at the same corner, so definitely missed the braking point, and El Gurke number 4. Monolith definitely fighting here, but now on the screen is Coast Church, and Coast Church is behind El Gurke. Lost some speed here. Now again on the straight. And Church getting closer on the straight, so definitely that's the setup that is helping him. .0.6, 0.5, 0.3, 0.2, 0.1. Church is really fast here, taking the left side, keeping it in the red in front of El Gurke. Coast Church made it without a doubt here. Now the target in front of him, Monolith, 1/2 second losing to the Monolith, so that's quite a lot, but still it is possible for him to catch him. And El Gurka is 0.6 seconds, 0.5 behind him. So of course still waiting for drivers to get it through. El Gurka 1 second behind Koschert. It's typical F1, so flag to flag it's F1. So basically on the last season we were driving on the SF70H, as I remember. That was the F1, so that was the one of the most advanced. So there was a DRS of course, and that kind of stuff. But what I see here, Monolith getting closer to Bob Deacon. So yeah, flag to flag is just F1 things. And now we're driving the old F1s, and now is Monolith trying to overtake Bob Deacon, and Monolith in front of Bob. And now we can see there is a Koschert also waiting for his turn to overtake Bob. Bob losing some speed here. If Monolith could do it, the same goes for a Koschert. He can still make it. Take care, Stefanos. Once again on the straight, Church, left side for him. That should work where he is, and is in front of Bob. Bob make a mistake! And landing even behind El Gurka. So Bob on position number 5, so the pressure was way too high for it. Now cost 1.3 to Monolith, El Gurka 1.1 to cost. You can always try. Oh, it doesn't? Okay. So as we can see, Stormcloud is really making his position here. Position number 1, still keeping the lead. Definitely he's on the throne. Got tired after all. Oh, that's the point of the streams, just to relax yourself. Now is of course the question. I think the Stormcloud is out of the range either for Monolith or Cos or even El Gurka. So I don't think that these drivers will manage to chase Stormcloud, especially that Stormcloud is making really fast laps here. So Monolith need to watch out for a Church. Church may take the position number 2. Because as we can see by every lap, Church is getting closer to Monolith. And so about the next races, the next race will be in 2 weeks from now, so the 28th of November, and that will be Dutch GP, and then last one will be on the 12th of December, and that will be United States GP, and that will be the end of this year and on end of the season actually. So not many races to go actually. So drivers really start watching their points. As I can tell you right now, Monolith is position number 1 with 119 points. Stormcloud 100 points, El Gurka 59 and Cortex 55. So there is a big gap. Koschert unfortunately couldn't attend on some of the races. Sorry for that. Hello, Nico. Coast Church getting once again closer to the opponent in front of him. Monolith, I think he's seen him in the mirror, so that was a bit scary. But now we're getting the gap of 0.6. Something didn't work well there. But definitely, as we can see. Oh, like Guna Seka, what kind of cars you gonna drive, Queen? R1 Laguna, I think there's only one Laguna Seca. That's the USA truck. Cost still behind Monolith, but that's 1.5 seconds. So basically we're getting to the point where we're gonna see the pit stop, and that's the pit stop for a Coast Church, and having some problem with the brakes here. And Church in the pit, El Gurka the same, so earlier pit stop done by these two guys here. And Church is going away now. McLaren F1 GTR, oh my god. So Monolith still on the track, Bob still on the track. Coast Church, he was already in the pit, and as I told you earlier, beginning the pit is quite a thief of time here. So it's really taking a lot of time to get through the pit and make all that stuff. So only one pit should be required by drivers here. So I think Nico needs some doping. So Nico. I can do that actually. Coast. He's just waiting for the drivers to take the pit. Monolith still on the track. Bob Deacon, where is he? Bob Deacon still on the track. So it's gonna work a bit differently now. Pension is the on position number 6, 4 seconds behind El Gurka. Anyways, my small announcement. A small announcement, there will be a Need for Speed race if you are interested on Assetto Corsa. Why it's called Need for Speed? Well, because you're gonna use the cars that were used in first Need for Speed.
Have race to go.
No, there is no any it's not required, so it's DOC free. All you need is basic Assetto Corsa and just download the mod for the cars. Anyway, Stormcloud and Monolith in the pit. Let's just watch where is Monolith here and going out now. And where is Coast? I think yeah, that pit previously didn't work well for him. Now is the question what kind of tempo we can expect here, but Monolith in front of Coast. So if you go to the website and open the... Maybe I'll just even point it out for you. Okay, you got it. Wonderful. So there's 2 cars to be chosen, plenty of skins and actually colors that were once used by Lamborghini and Ferrari. So there's a lot of things going on there. So Coast, because of the bad pit, as we could see, he didn't make it in the right way. Take care, Nico. See you later on. Bob, still position number 2, still was not in the pit. Storm Cloud, still in position number 1. Yeah, as it is, I just wasn't touching it, I just unpacked it as it was and it's working fine, so... And then you can just join the server. So basically the race is on the Highlands, Scottish Highlands, so definitely a way different track here. I think you're gonna just enjoy it and see how it goes, but it's gonna be fun. I hope so. Maybe I'm gonna also take the part in the race and just make it out a bit. Ooh. Okay, so about the race, of course we are still racing here, 21 laps behind us, still 15 to go. Oh, you're just choosing the number 1, you're not the first. Yeah, let's waiting for the TCR or WTCC or WTCR, I think that it's now, as these two leagues are actually joined, so FEI joined all of them, so there are only one league now. Monolith behind Bob, and that's a really small gap as we can see. So basically the new tires are walking for a Monolith, and he's just already chasing the Bob. So I think Bob is really need to get to the pit, make it as fast as possible. Coast Church 2 seconds behind, and Bob taking pit. So let's just drive with Coast Church. And let's hear the gearbox every time we're changing the gears. And that's really, really loud. So definitely Coast Church can see the Monolith in front of him. 2 seconds and half almost here. So that's a long distance between these two guys. Now is the question if Coast can make it. Not that many laps to go actually, that's only 14 laps. So here we need to hurry up, especially I don't think this tempo is that okay actually. Looks like actually Coast is losing to Monolith for some reason. So as I can say, Monolith is on the hards, and same is going for a Bob. All of them are on the hards. Alari, for some reason, is on the softs. I'm not sure if we can make it that. We'll also use the safety car feature. Not in this season, but season 3. Who knows? So once again go back to the Coast Church, because he's really the one that got the chance here. But now I just noticed that's a Dragon Red behind Pensionisti. And that's a small gap here. Alari, Pensionisti, small mistake here. No, he just want to keep the left side. Already protecting himself from Dragon Red. Dragon Red way more aggressive here, taking the curbs. Pensionisti. Pensionisti really having problem here. Dragon Red! Oh, he had to react for that maneuver by Pensionisti. That was unexpected. And I think Dragon Red is having small issues here. And I think there's a storm cloud. I will overtake these two guys here. So that's a blue flag for Dragon Red and the Pensionisti. Dragon Red 0.3. Then let's see what Stormcloud is seeing here. Dragon Red is still trying to overtake Pensionisti, now taking his left hand side. Oh, that was really dangerous. I don't think so Pensionisti realized that Dragon is here, or maybe he just scared him. I really don't know. But it didn't look that well. And Stormcloud now trying to get through. There is a blue flag, so Dragon Red should actually let him go. Really no space for a Stormcloud. I mean, this guy's really not respecting the blue flag here. Stormcloud need to fight. No! All of them are making a small mistake. So that was Pensionisti out of the track. And now Dragon trying to overtake Pensionisti. And he's making it. Yes, and Pensionisti behind Dragon Red. 11 laps to go, and now Dragon Red just need to run away as fast as possible from Pensionisti. Coast Church getting closer to Monolith. By every single lap he's really getting there. And Pensionisti made some cut track there. Definitely need to watch out for that kind of stuff. Also, today is a big day because there is, of course, a competition next update, and there is a basic multiplayer release. Dragon Red cutting the track went way too wide. And Pensionisti is just behind him. We need to watch out for that kind of stuff. Pensionisti, I think Dragon Red is taking the corner, is a bit too wide here. Pensionisti much more aggressive. And that was, I think, mistake on that corner. Actually, Pensionisti took it too aggressive. Too much to the right side. Dragon Red, another mistake. Now again on the acceleration. I think that's just the tires that are keeping him on the track. And Pensionisti now he's getting closer to Dragon Red. Dragon Red taking the left hand side. And how it's gonna work on the first corner. Still Dragon Red there. Oh, that was too close, hitting Pensionisti. And Pensionisti is getting out of the track, getting back on it as fast as he can. But there's Monolith and Coast Church getting closer to him. As we can see, there is a Monolith, there is a Coast Church. So still, Coast Church, the only driver I can see got already a small gap to Monolith, but can Coast Church make it? Definitely he wake up on the last part of the race. Oh, there is not much to go, there's only 9 laps to go to the end of the race. Stormcloud stable here, position number 1. But Monolith, I think you need to speed up a little bit. Monolith and Coast Church, of course, wearing the same tires, no change here. And still small mistake done by Coast Church, and it is 2.5 seconds of difference once again. So I'm not sure if he can make it. Hello Turbo One. Still 2.5, and I think it's way too far for a Coast. Maybe just the matter of the tires. I don't think so. They're keeping him on the track on the right way. And the thing I've noticed already on the race was that actually Coast car is up for getting the speed. So of course on the straights he's getting that, but on the corners Monolith is just running away from him. I think the Coast Church setup is set up way too much on the speed. There's not much grip left for him. So let's drive once again with him. You can see Monolith on the straight, he's getting closer to him, and that's for sure. But that's not enough, because the corners are really killing him and he's losing the grip where he's not supposed to. So it's not working that good for him. How is your day, Turbo One? Welcome back, Nico. He's back. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Nico! Or something like that. Coast Church. Really, we can see that he's not making a lot of acceleration on the slow corners. So that's for sure the matter of the setup. Monolith, small mistake there. We could see some small smoke from the tire. I think that was front left one. Not blocked for a second. You can see the differences of the width of the track on the Interlagos to the Brazilian GP. You can see now it's quite wide on the some sector. There is actually a tiny space, only 2 drivers can manage there maximum, and that will be still, I don't think so, efficient to do so. So definitely also the track is testing the drivers. Testing their skills, of course. And knowledge about the setup, because of course that took them some time to make sure that everything's gonna work just fine. Of course, the next race in the 2 weeks time from now. Coast 1.6 behind Monolith 1.3 for a few moments. But again, the slow corners, and Coast Church is losing time. 6 laps to go. So if Coast Church want to make something, he will need to do it pretty much now. Otherwise, I don't think so he can make it. Definitely, Coast is fast on the straights. The exit of the corner is very slow for him, but then he's getting the speed. Dumplings with strawberry. Few for me, please. Coast 0.8 to Monolith. Oh, he's really getting there at the very end to Dragon Red out of the track. Made it through. Or fries, French fries, okay. And now I'm getting hungry here. .4. I think Coast Church was listening to what I was saying here on the stream, and he's really getting fast now. .3 here, 0.2. That's one of the reasons why I didn't accept you on Instagram, due to don't touch people with my food story. I think there was a different reason. Monolith really under the pressure. And I can see as the Corsacom is only just posted the update. Ah, gotcha. Church really close here to Monolith, but still can't find the space. Maybe on the straight he'll gonna do it. Cosmo mistake out of the corner, losing time once again to Monolith. It can happen. And the time is just run out. 3 laps to go. Stormcloud won't wait for them. Cost 0.4 once again, 0.3 even now. Oh, definitely Monolith having small problems here. That's just Coast Church behind him. Finding some space here. I think there was a small contact. The Coast is making him go. So that was of course the fair play thing, and Monolith still on the position number 2. .6 once again, 0.5. Coast Church is getting closer once again, but it will be enough now. It was good thing out of the last corner here, and now. Where will be Coast Church trying to find some space? Bit too far anyway, but Coast Church is getting more aggressive through the T1 and T2. El Gurke was out of the track. Bob D, position number 4. El Gurke still keeping it. Coast Church, position number 3. Coast 0.4 now to Monolith. Losing some time here also. I can see Pension is still 2 seconds behind Dragon Red. But that might be not enough time to do anything, but Coast Church still has the chance. But sir, the last bow to do so. .3. It's really Coast Church getting closer to Monolith, but can't make it at once. There's always some mistake that he's making. There's always some corners that are not working for him at all. It's really too hard to say anything about that. 0.7. I mean, really close. Need to do something. And the storm cloud will now start the last lap on the GP of Brazil in Interlagos. As you can hear already. So now is the question if Coast Church can make it. Because that's now for him and for Monolith is the last lap. Monolith, a great defense here. Really making a good work there. Even though Coast is really fast. Coast Church on the first corner, giving it to number 2. He made it after all. He made it to number 2. Monolith behind him, still trying to find some space, hitting grass here. Coast Church not letting him go. I think so. He changed direction twice. Coast Church taking the grass. Monolith getting closer once again, and now trying to do it once more time. No. Giving up, so not to these corners, but he's still really close. Coast Church getting through the grass here. Monolith. And ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the race, Storm Cloud, position number 1. Monolith, if he can make it. I don't think so at all. That might be way too far. Almost 1 second of the zone is 1 second. So Coast finishing on the position number 2. Monolith on the 3rd. Bob, we get to the position number 4. Dragon Red finished on position number 6 already. Bob now making it on position number 4, of course. El Gurke on position number 5. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the race of Interlagos. So thank you very much. And we're gonna hear you next time. Take care.